Welcome back to the Red Sofa series in partnership with Shelter. Today we're running headfirst into a chat with some very inspiring crew members. We're joined by Sadie and Liam, who are part of the FatFace head office crew, and I hear you're doing something very exciting for Shelter. What are you doing?
We're running the London Marathon. Woo!
Wow, so what a big challenge that is. So what inspired you to take on the marathon?
So I've got a bit of a personal story. For me, in my lifetime, there was a time when I didn't have a home. There was something that was quite tragic happened in my family. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to have a family member who took us in, but I know that that's not always the case for families in the UK. So it inspired me to want to contribute, support Shelter and continue to do the right work that they do for other families in the UK.
Obviously, the Shelter charity is brilliant, and I just thought I'd love to also personally push myself and try and do the London Marathon, which is just going to be such an atmosphere. It'd be great.
Wow, you guys are such an inspiration. So I'm sure everyone's eager to know what sort of running tips do you have, if any?
So I did hear a really good tip with running with your heart first, and I feel like just kind of physically and mentally, that's a really good one. And then also you've got to go for sweets. Percy pigs are my favourite.
So how does it feel knowing that your amazing efforts will help Shelter's life-changing work?
I feel really, really privileged. I think being able to do the London Marathon where there's so many eyes on the event, having that Shelter plastered like across our gear and raising real awareness for the cause, I think will really go a long way.
Do you guys have any running or fundraising stories that you'd love to share, or any fundraising plans in the pipeline?
I think a plan for me is that I also do quite a lot of singing. So I'm hoping to do a bit of busking and maybe do a live gig or something to raise money for Shelter.
Oh, amazing. Count me in.
Yeah, come along.
And lastly, do you have any words of encouragement for anyone who'd like to support Shelter by taking on a challenge like this?
Literally just do it. I think that, Shelter is so great to have this recognition for the charity. I think mentally and physically it's going to be a challenge, but afterwards it's going to be so rewarding.
Yeah, I think people are capable a lot more than they give themselves credit for. So just don't think about it, do it. Worry about that sort of stresses later. I think you'll just get so caught up in the moment, and the challenge itself and the training, it will pay off in dividends for sure.
Thank you so much for joining me on this sofa. We'll all be supporting you throughout your journey. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and make sure to tune in for the next one.